successful mission.
Now you just look strangely uncomfortable. Can you ask the raptor for motivation, please? Okay.
She's very photogenic.
Nothing can stop us now.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. It's Chip and Dale. How are you guys doing? Hello, Grogu.
Johnny, be shy. Makes you want to go over.
Now, Universal Orlando Resort, Earl the Squirrel needs his own Christmas tree over here for the meet and greet. I think so. I think we're going to make that happen. We'll put that.
4 of you have tried to kill me in the past. 1 of you succeeded.
Do you think the people on the moon ever look over and say, wow, it's a full spaceship Earth tonight? But welcome back to the sign welcoming you to Universal Orlando Resort.
Terrifying, isn't it?
Hiya, Scooby! We're here at Disney's Polynesian Village Resort with the newly opened Kona. I don't remember what it's called. Good afternoon, Magic Crew, and welcome into another Ear to Ear Magic live stream coming to you live from the Walt Disney World Resort here in Central Florida. How are you guys doing today? Welcome in. Glad you guys could join us today, everybody. Thank you guys for being so patient as we were making our way over to French Quarter today. Lots of other things that we checked out and looked at today for annual pass holders here on the resort, and took us a little bit longer than normal to get over here. So welcome in. Glad you guys could join us. This is your first time ever joining us here on an Ear to Ear Magic live stream. Welcome in. My name is Chris. I'm your Disney travel agent in the parks and your camera operator for the next couple hours as we take you guys on a walk around tour of Disney's Port Orleans French Quarter Resort. Appreciate you guys coming in and hanging out with us here today. With me today is my son Owen, and my wife Susan is in the chat. And Susan and I are both Travelmation travel agents and have been for several years, and have loved helping our past Travelmation clients come to Port Orleans to check out such a great atmosphere and theming here at the resort. And we're just glad to be able to share a little bit of this with you guys. If you're watching today, whether live or in replay, and you have questions, we'd love for you guys to reach out to us and let us know how we can help you answer those questions about this or any of the other Disney World resorts here. And when it comes down to booking and planning your next vacation, we would love for you guys to reach out and give us an opportunity to help you with that. Send us an email at susanedwards@travelmation.net and copy me at chrisedwards@travelmation.net. And we would love to be a part of your next Disney World, Universal cruising, or otherwise vacation here 2023 and 2024. And if you just enjoy being in the parks here on Ear to Ear Magic, we stream from the parks, and that's here at Disney World and Universal Orlando Resort every Monday through Friday, and a chance to let you guys see what's going on in the parks, talk about the latest and greatest news, show you the crowds, the weather, what to expect, and to spend time with our Magic Crew. So as you come in today, if you're watching live, we'd love for you guys to jump in to the live chat, spend some time with our Ohana, chatting along with us today. And if you discover that this is a great group to be a part of and you'd like to be a part of it moving forward, we'd love for you guys to take a couple of seconds, hit that subscribe button, and be a part of our Magic Crew moving forward. Thank you guys very so much. And speaking of our live chat, this often sometimes happens when we start. Our chat is not loading up into our version of the program, so we're going to be back with you guys in just one moment, and you guys continue chatting. We're going to take you guys all the way around the resort. There we go. Now we can see everybody. So, ready to go? What do you like about? I can't hear you talking that way.
Oh, okay. I mean, definitely how everything's designed. Like, I mean, this is very much inspired by this 6x13 block area of French Quarter, to the way the architecture is designed, the railing paths are laid out. In fact, I believe the area behind us is designed after a famous square in French Quarter. Everything just looks so lively.
And it does have the whole idea of New Orleans to it, down to the colors, the architecture, as Owen mentioned out, and even food and music. So we're going to take you guys all the way around, show you guys what can be found on property, show you guys a little bit what the rooms look like, and just some of the amenities you can check out and enjoy if you come here as well. Now, all throughout the year, you're going to find things like Mardi Gras beads, Mardi Gras medallions, even when it's not Mardi Gras, so do not be surprised when you've got just that going on. Lots of Creole seasonings and things like that to enjoy as well. So we're just going to take you guys around and show it off. How is everybody doing in the chat today? Travis wants to know, am I in trouble after the annual pass holder merchandise shopping today? If I am, blink twice. I think I did okay. We probably overspent, but everything.
We overspent in moderation. That even makes
just in moderation, but we got some really good deals, and that event's going on for the next 3 days for anyone who's an annual pass holder.
I don't even obsess over Disney merch that much, and like repeatedly, at least like 10 to 13 times, like my jaw would drop over how low prices were.
Owen got another shirt, which is closed, something he can wear. And he got him one little thing that he liked. I got myself a couple of things, and we did a little Christmas shopping, so not too bad. Welcome in, Mouse Ears and Beers. Good to see you, Ryan's Disney Adventures. Julianne's with us here today. Good afternoon, Jeff. Naomi and Heather are with us today. And so many of our other mod team. Welcome in and good evening, Eugene. How you doing today? Welcome in, Quaharini. Cindy says, I've got all the Princess and the Frog press pennies that are there. So cheers, James. Welcome in. Good to see you, Pickle Shake. Now, of course, right now we're in the month of Hispanic and Latin America History and Heritage Month, now through October 15th. So they have a few different things that they've added to the menu, but they've always have a really great sort of variety here between just your I just want pizza or I just want a hamburger kind of thing for those who want it plain and simple. Then you got things like your Baton Rouge burger. Honey barbecue pulled pork sandwich. You've got French dip.
I still remember the battle on Frenchburg. That was good.
And so it's a good variety here at the Footworks. Mouse here says, I've stayed over at Riverside, but never here. Now, they have a very similar food court area for dining. I'm immediately looking at the baked macaroni and cheese topped with barbecue beef. pecan roasted and crusted salmon, Korean style Impossible Burger, the bakery here, which has always some fun treats now that we're in the Halloween season at the moment. There's even a plant-based monster cupcake and a tombstone sweet. But oftentimes as you come through here, you're going to be able to find some very unique items, such as, of course, during Mardi Gras, you've got yourself your king cake and things like that. So all of this is, you know, walk up and order, all quick service, no reservations are required. And they do have some grab and go items as well. Mobile order is available. Now, if you stayed over at Riverside, there's one thing that's very different, and it may only be a small detail for some, almost not a difference at all for others, but for me it makes a big difference. Here at French Quarter, they actually have Coca-Cola Freestyle machines. Not that way over at Riverside.
Yeah, Riverside does not have Coca-Cola Freestyle. This side does. So if you're thinking about like, say if that's you want more options when you're eating here, or maybe even if you're considering buying more assortment, so you can get refills while you're at this resort, this would be an important thing to consider.
And Disney Fan for Life, anyone can dine here. Matter of fact, just like we did over from Epcot, we simply got on a bus and took a bus trip over here, and we can come over here and have ourselves some shrimp and grits anytime we'd like to. So come on over and explore, resort hop, and enjoy what you can here as well. Hello, Michelle. I know Michelle and Dennis love staying here at French Quarter. I know that for a fact. So here they have 8 Coca-Cola Freestyle machines, which give you a lot more options as far as different flavors for drinks.
It's just this one side, so there's like...
So it's kind of nice to have that option that you don't get, you know, otherwhere else. So welcome in, and thank you so much, Emax1982, for the super chat. And what can I say except thank you for the super chat. Appreciate that. Coming to Epcot tomorrow. I know you're excited. We've been counting down the months, then the weeks and the days. So I'm glad that you're finally here. We were just over at Epcot just a few minutes ago picking up our annual pass holder magnet for the time, which is Oswald.
I love the cards up in the top attic area. What would you call that?
I don't know, mezzanine, yes, upper area, balcony.
I love the references to Princess and the Frog and Kid cards there.
The very, very tip-top cards up there. You got Princess Tiana and Naveen up there. The King and Queen of Mardi Gras. Now, the French Quarter is a Disney World moderate resort hotel. Now, you've probably heard us talk about the fact that Disney World, starting in 2024, is going to be moving itself away from the ideas of value, moderate, and deluxe, because they've had so many hybrids come along here lately that it's hard to put all of them into one of the 3 categories. But for the most one that the best fits what we have here is a moderate. Moderate being that it does not have a sit-down table service restaurant, but it does have something that not all of these kind of places do. And I love the fact that they've got the Scat Cats Club Cafe and the Scat Cats Club. This is a place where you're going to get your Mickey-shaped beignets.
It's the only place you're going to be able to get beignets on property.
So people talk about it all the time, about, you know, getting these beignets and where can I get them? Can we get them in Epcot, or we're going to be able to get them in the Magic Kingdom? And right now, if you want to get them, this is where you come. This is where you go. Pick a price: 3 beignets, $7.49; 6 beignets, $10.99. And they also have specialty beignets. It comes with dipping sauces. And then every once in a while, they even have you know, even more specialty, which we're going to show you in just a second. They have some Haunted Mansion ones out at the availability. You can even get, you saw in the thumbnail today, there were some beignets that had a little something special on them. They have a little squeeze of some adult beverages. So you can get two beignets jazzed up with your choice of Bailey's Irish Cream, Kahlua, or Rum Chata for $11.99. So you got all kinds of different choices. And one of the things that Susan really likes about coming into the Scat Cats Club Cafe is that she can get gluten-free. Gluten-free beignets are available, but they are not Mickey shaped. So just to warn you about it, I'm just gonna walk up here and show you guys what they look like. Hey guys, we're just showing off what you guys have. There's your specialty alcoholic ones right there. And that's kind of what the gluten-free ones look like as well. So, and then right now they have the Ghoulish Delight beignets, 3 Mickey-shaped beignets dusted with cookies and cream, powdered sugar, and a ghoulish marshmallow cream drizzle for $7.49. Always look to see what they may have as far as specialty options. Now, not open at the moment is the Scat Cat Club. A little too early in the afternoon. Later on in the evening, if you're looking for a place to sit down, a lounge area, have yourself some drinks, or even some more additional snacks or beignets, you can come in here and listen to live music, jazz bands, and all kinds of things here in the Scat Cats Club. So Victoria, more than likely, they may have them November 1st, but it's probably going to be around the Halloween season. And come November, they may be switching them around to something that is more of the holiday season. So, thank you, Julianne. Have a great afternoon. Yeah, I'm glad that they do have gluten-free options here and there and make those available. And because for the longest time we would come and have beignets and Susan couldn't join us, but now whenever we do come as a family and have a snack, she can have some of her own. And because they are gluten-free, she doesn't have to share. So here's our check-in desk and check-in lobby. Our main lobby here also opens up into the Jackson Square gift shop area. Welcome in, Christy. Good afternoon. Hello, Gail. Big J Entertainment. Sweet. We'll see you next week. Of course, you can get many of the other items that are available in the parks or else over at Disney Springs, including right now the Halloween merch. Disney 100, but also you can get yourself some exclusive merch that's just for the French Quarter. Hello, Thorin. See if we can show you guys the merchandise just for our French Quarter. Welcome in, Jennifer. Look at our fleur-de-lis. Green hat. What's that? It's a fleur-de-lis symbol on the back.
Oh.
Welcome in, firefighter. Hello, Annie. What you got, Owen? The Scat Cats Live Jazz Port Orleans Resort. Notice it's got Dr. Facilier's hat in the middle. Port Orleans Resort French Quarter. How much is the tumbler?
Guess.
Guess?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go $19.99.
$19.99. 23.
23.
$22.99.
Hello, John. coming to do HHN, huh? I have someone who's contacted me now saying that they're ready to get back over to HHN as well. I got to get back over for another trip. I think I'm almost about ready. Hello, Doc. Good afternoon. How you doing today, Doc? Port Orange French Quarter polo shirt. This is $110.
Wow.
It's a Tommy Bahama shirt.
So it looks nice.
Well, it's Tommy
okay.
Bahama. It's a name brand. Owen about passed out there, guys. Wake up, Owen. This is also Tommy Bahama, a long sleeve pullover. Why don't you make a guess on this one, Owen? Knowing that you know about the polo.
150.
150? Rah! It is
Over by 45.
175. Then we got the Scats Cats Club t-shirt. I like the design. Just a little,
Hat in the middle is a nice
just a little touch to Facilier. The beignet all day mug and t-shirt. I wonder if they still have the ears. Rob says, funny timing. I just watched Princess and the Frog for the first time. First time?
Really?
First time? Last night?
Why are you digging the movie?
Wow. No spoilers, but poor Ray. Poor Ray. I thought that was the most shocking part of the entire movie. It's a nice looking shirt. You know where it looks really good? On the shelf. $175. It looks amazing on the shelf. It does. No, it is nice Tommy Bahama brands for those who like Tommy Bahamas. This is a nice women's cut. What's hopping? And Owen, you wanna? Oh, what does it say on the back? Well, that one, the larger one. What does the other one say? The one you just put up has something different on it. What's hopping? But it actually has Port Orleans Resort on it. French Quarter. Lori says I might need that beignet shirt.
Yeah, they have beignet merchandise just for here.
But here's the thing, Lori. If you get this shirt, you may have to get the ears as well.
Porcival.
Yeah. What's the price?
I don't know the price for this.
The porksicle, so keep that in consideration. I'm teaching Owen how to price things out at Disney.
Somewhere near 30.
Ooh, it's porksicle.
Is that higher or lower?
Yeah, higher. Corksicle. A corksicle small one. A corksicle this small is going to be around 30.
Oh, wow. 45 was right on the mark. The second guess.
45. Yep. Now, here are your ears, Lori. So, and
They're scented.
Here's the thing about the ears. They are scented. They're supposed to smell like baked dough and sugar.
It's not it, yeah.
You gonna smell it? Here, you guys smell it. Can you guys smell it?
I don't, like, if you're afraid that it would bother you, I don't think you'll be able to smell it.
I think you wouldn't smell it.
Your face is like 2 inches away from it.
Yeah, you
so
have to be pretty close. But it does smell like, it smells like shortbread cookies, kind of.
You also have...
It has Port Orleans Resort French Quarter on it. So you can put that with your shirt, Lori. You're looking good. Now, these are actually from Cafe du Monde.
Yes.
Out of New Orleans and Bourbon Street. Did anybody ever been to Cafe du Monde? Cafe du Monde. I've been there before. Don't sneeze. That's all I gotta say is when you get sat down, don't sneeze. Just big puff of white everywhere.
I was questioning if you were talking about getting powdered sugar everywhere, or if like it's kind of like a Whispering Canyon type rule.
No. If you sneeze, sugar goes everywhere. Owen needs to pick me up. We need to go get some coffee and beignets. They do smell pretty good at Disney, Lisa. I do admit that. So, welcome in, Forever Young. Don't do that, Ines. Don't do it. Don't do it. That's the open that Pandora's box. And I don't know if Calvin's with us or not, but of course, you know, if he's ever stayed here at French Quarter, you might want to grab yourself the French Quarter Christmas tree ornament. Mickey and Minnie dressed up as Mardi Gras jesters. But it is nice that they still do have resort exclusive merchandise, so that if you enjoy staying here at the French Quarter, you can remember it with merch that's got the name of the resort right there on it. Of course, like any gift shop here at the Disney World hotels, they have all kinds of various things, including your Magic Band Pluses if you want to grab something before you head to the parks or Disney Springs. Or if you're not in a big hurry, we always recommend waiting to go when you have a bigger selection. And since you're staying here at French Quarter, take the boats down over the Disney Springs and go over
now that access.
Yeah, that access is awesome, and you can just jump on a boat down to Disney Springs, check out the pin traders, and they have a much larger selection of items for Magic Band Plus and for trading Disney pins. Welcome in, Eddie. Well, if there are problems with powdered sugar, Greg, I would get yours to go. So, why don't you tell them about the idea of a resort mug and what they can and cannot do?
So a resort mug allows you to get unlimited refills for the entire length of your resort stay. But it's important to note that these are resort mugs. They are not park mugs. As long as you're at a resort, any resort, you can fill those up. But if you try to bring these into the park and ask for a refill, that will not work. This is a great option if you want to save some money on soda. If you want to get freestyle drinks, just because that is an option here. Most resorts are gonna have that classic soda dispenser with like 9 options, which isn't bad, but it can be better than that. That's where freestyle comes in here.
And of course, you can't get resort mugs without picking up some peanut butter jelly.
I don't know why that's the record.
I don't know either, but I think here's the thing: they always have small areas of grab and go. So you know, you grab yourself a loaf of bread. There you go. Grab yourself a loaf of bread, take it back to your room, make yourself some peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Wake up in the morning, have yourself some powdered donuts.
Packaged meat, if you want to make a sandwich, that is DJ chips with salsa queso.
Though I will, you know, just to reiterate what Owen was talking about, the resort mugs do not work in the parks, so we highly recommend that if you don't want to carry them around, leave them back in the room, because that's really the only place you're going to be able to use them. They do work across resorts, so if you have your resort mug with you and you're going to be doing some resort hopping, then you can take it with you and grab yourself something to drink at one of the other resorts as well. Exactly, Pickle Shake. If you're going to be especially doing some resort hopping, take your resort mug with you. It will make a big difference. It's, you know, for the price of 4 drinks of soft drinks, you will pay for any of all of your drinks for the length of your stay. So it's not a bad option. And the one question, what's that?
If you get 5, I mean, sodas usually cost somewhere around like
$4.50. Yep, $4.50.
$4.50. I mean, that's more
Give or take.
But I mean, you get 5-6 drinks, you make that worth your time.
Now, just also remember they are smaller, so you may have to, you know, take a few here, but we always recommended, what we always did is at the end of the day, if we didn't stay too late in the parks, what we would do is come back to the hotels. And luckily old Disney Dad got to go to the resort lobby and take everybody's cups, fill them up, and then have something to drink where everybody was getting ready for going to bed that night. Let's go check out the arcade. Before we do, let's talk about our map for the most part. There are two sister resorts here in Port Orleans. You got your Riverside, which is your northern, and your French Quarter down below. French Quarter is slightly smaller, but they are considered sister resorts, being the fact that you can basically walk back to and from, and you can even shuttle back and forth between them. And we do recommend that if you're staying at one or the other, go visit the other side and check out the food.
At Riverside, and you have a sudden craving for beignets, you come over here.
Yeah, don't think that just because you're not staying at French Quarter that you can't take advantage of coming over here and enjoying something from the Sassagoula River floats. All right, let's go check out South Quarter Games Arcade. Also located here in the lobby. What? What? Did you say it was going to be loud in here?
I couldn't hear you.
Cindy, yes, you can actually boat between the two as well. Just make sure if you're doing that option, make sure you're on the right boat. Or you may be going for a ride to Disney Springs. Owen likes the big arcade games.
I mean, every now and then they have like a sign of like the 50th.
So Sam, the buildings here are close enough that there is no bus loop and there is no shuttle in between the buildings. So there is only one bus stop here at French Quarter. So if you're going to be taking the buses anywhere, you're going to need to walk to the front and catch it at the front lobby. Owen's going to change out his fuel rod while we're here.
This isn't really resorting. This can be found in both the resorts and the parks. I think it's $30. If I'm correct, I remember correctly.
Used to be, yeah.
Is it higher or lower?
That's it.
Okay. Which may seem a lot for just this one little thing, but then whenever you go to another machine, you can insert it in and swap it out for a new battery on the go.
So Andrew wants to know, what's my favorite thing about this resort? Honestly, I just like the theming. And I know that's a cheap answer, but I feel
like if you were to say that for other resorts, it could be considered a cheap answer, but it's so vibrant.
I mean, here they always have the Creole food, they always have the beignets, and if you're coming here during Mardi Gras, they actually have a Mardi Gras parade.
Set up by the cast members.
Cast members actually create floats based on a theme, and it comes all the way around through the area, and then you get to vote on your favorite floats. Owen and I were here earlier in the spring when they have that, and if you've never seen it, go back and check out our Port Orleans French Quarter Mardi Gras live stream from earlier in the year, and just check that out as well.
I love the theme for that Mardi Gras because it was resort themed, and I don't think I've ever like fanboyed so hard over just a set of golf carts.
He really enjoyed that, and he really enjoyed everybody coming up and stealing his candy.
That was also another funny thing.
That was funny.
Another thing that happens during those parades is not only
Hey, Christina.
You get to see the golf carts fully dressed up. But then cast members also throw out candy. I was taking in some of the candy, of course, but I was starting to carry a lot. So one of the cast members actually gave me a hat to put it all in, which was nice of them. But the thing was is that other cast members also used hats to carry out candy that they would hand out. So like at least 3 or 4 times after I got the hat with the candy in it, random people would just put their hand in the candy that I've already got, take it for themselves, say thank you, and then walk away. And honestly,
People kept walking over and putting their hands in his private hat.
Honestly, I was
His own
laughing too
hat
hard to
candy.
be mad. I thought that was hilarious.
So when you come from Epcot, there is a separate bus stop for Riverside and a separate bus stop for French Quarter. Edgar says, I remember that. That was funny. I don't care who you are. That was funny right there. Even while we were on stream, just these are like older couples who were just walking up.
There was a grandma.
His nana came over and just stuck her hand in his starts pushing all the candy around until she found the piece she wanted and walked off. Oh, she probably would have been so embarrassed if she realized you weren't actually a cast member, dude. Oh, so, but I love, again, coming back to the theming of it all. Up to our left here, we do have the hot tub area open from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m.
On the right.
Playground where the little ones can play around and get some exercise and have some fun. And reaching into our pool area. Now, these Gators are Crocs.
I feel like they have to be Crocs just because they have like a thinner.
I think they gotta be Gators. They gotta be Gators. Remember King Gator?
Oh, well, that is true.
Welcome in, Loyal to Royal. Christina says we're lucky to be right across the pool in a room at the end of the building next to the boats. Oh, you can walk right over to the boats then. That was really nice. Here's our pool bar up to the left. Get yourself a nice daiquiri or something to go. And again, the full pool area is open again from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. You do have a splash pad over here to my right. Very fun and festive, bright colors. And then when we get to the actual pool area, we're going to actually get to see the sea monster, which is our slide for this area. John Day at the Parks, 1 month as a Magic Crew cast. Thank you so much, John Day. Greatly appreciate you being a member of our Magic Crew cast, looking good in green for 1 month total. Thank you so much for your continued support and for being a part of our group here. Our Magic Crew cast is our membership program here on YouTube, where you can support the community overall, be recognized by having your name in green, a badge beside your name to show how long you have been a member, and then you get special emojis in chat as well. So our boat has just arrived from Disney Springs here for French Quarter, and so some are off, some get on. Get yourself a nice river cruise. This is by far one of the best perks of staying at any of the Port Orleans Riverside or French Quarter resorts.
It's not only do you have transportation to other resorts, but also you can ride the boat over to Disney Springs without having to walk or drive or take a bus there.
Lori.
Great if you just want to spend the evening shopping or have a reservation.
Yeah, go have dinner and don't have to worry about driving over there or taking a bus. It's so much more fun to take the boat. Lori says today was her first outpatient physical therapy today. I can wear you out, I can imagine. I hope everything's going well with him. Thank you, Lord, for the updates. And guys, also, I know several people always ask for updates on Captain Good Guy. It has now been 1 week since his heart surgery last Wednesday. Things are still touch and go. There's still lots of things that need to happen, and he still is in critical condition, but he is making progress. So continued prayers to all of our magic crew who's out there fighting and working and struggling day in and day out to get back to their full health. So
from here you can get a much better view of the pool, and it's so well designed because you have this giant serpent that's going in and out of the ground, and then is the slide. You come out of its mouth for the slide over here.
I mean, a lot of people, I used to know before, I remember a long time ago, people would talk about coming here just because of the sea monster. That was their thing, is you want to go slide down the sea monster. And he is all in and about all over the side of the pool. And of course, you got some little waterfalls coming off of the seashell. So it's a cool area. It's a cool pool. And it does have a lot of space, so you're not all kind of crammed up into one area. So somebody wanted to know what's our goal today to get Chris to slide down the slide. Unfortunately, I can't be in the water. Not yet, not until I get clearance from the doctor. So I'll leave that between you guys and Owen.
Wait, don't pass on to me. What are you doing?
Dude, I just passed the buck.
I'll take it back.
No, it's yours. All right. Welcome in, HR89 Eagle. Welcome in, Samantha. Do you still have anything in your bank account after hitting the AP tables this morning? There was a lot of stuff. I mean, there was a lot of stuff in that sale this morning. It was much bigger than I was expecting it to be. So.
So, like I said before, there is so much detail put into everything in terms of how the resort looks and how it's designed. Like these pathways are designed after the French Quarter to look like roads. The balconies and the railings they have on them. As you can see, like the colors and the variations. There's a lot of time put into making everything not just look like the French Quarter, but making it look, I don't know, lively? Vibrant?
That's je ne sais quoi. I was like, don't do that.
I know what that means, so try to pull it on me.
I don't know what that means. So the one thing about this resort, it is small. It's a smaller resort. And just to show you guys, we're gonna walk this path here from one end and back to the other, just to show you the width of it. And then I want to show you guys a little bit of what the rooms look like inside. We'll do Queen Honey Bear. We hope that she's feeling back to good here very soon. Now, just like over at Riverside, there are some quiet spaces. So you can just find Montgomery's Moments. Welcome in. Lots of greenery areas in between the buildings. Little courtyard, so to speak. Welcome in, Dark Flower. Glad to have you with us. Disney Lisa's like, I really want to stay here one day. Thank you, Cat's Mouse Game. And look at the names of our streets here. Off to our left is the Cafe Ole Way
I wonder if,
and Rue de Baga.
I wonder if anyone's ever checked in and like a cast member has told them, oh yeah, take a right on this road, keep going down like Beignet Way, then take a left and another right, and then you'll be at your room.
Lori says it's a beautiful place to walk around. The courtyard views are pretty, but so is the water. We were fortunate enough to have a corner room where you can have both in the same view. Right now, that's the biggest differences and changes if you want to stay here is, of course, do you need a king bed? Do you need 2 queens? Or do you want to have a water view, a pool view? And it's really some of the things you can choose from. Did we miss the fire pit?
Yes.
Owen, I knew Owen knew what it was. Owen always likes to point out the fire pit. I'm really shocked he didn't say something about it already.
Yeah, I was going to say something along the lines of, and they recreated the fire pits of French Quarter because, you know, French Quarter is known as fire pits or something along the lines of that, but I didn't get a chance to.
HR89 Eagle, which resorts would you recommend for honeymooners? Well, I mean, there are going to be some places that are going to have more expensive honeymoon suites, very, I say very particular specialty rooms and areas. Notice you can park out here to get closer to your room as opposed to having to walk straight from the resort lobby. But I think when it comes to honeymooners, it really comes down to what is something that they're going to appreciate most as far as theming. Maybe has something to do with where they met, a place that they want to travel to eventually in the future, or something like that. So I think it has more to do with what they as a couple would enjoy. I would not necessarily recommend, if they can have a slightly larger budget, not going into, say, All-Star Sports, because that's where there are going to be lots of sports teams and sometimes lots of children's groups and youth groups and stuff like that. It may be a lot louder, not as quiet. But I think any place that I think is going to make that special memory based on what they like and what they do. So we kind of like to talk to people when they contact us about booking. We like to know them a little better because I think it comes down to their individual taste and likes.
I mean, there's a lot of like influencers and travel agents that would say, oh, you have to go to this resort's the best, but that may not be the same for everyone.
No, it's good for them.
Everyone's opinions and preferences are going to be different.
But you can see, even in the middle of the afternoon, it is so very quiet. Heather says this resort is beautiful at nighttime. Well, what I do like is the lamps light up, and so let's hit the water down this way, and we'll let everyone let Owen show you the fire pit. When it comes to Coronado Springs, I really enjoyed Destino Towers. Destino Towers, of course, Coronado Springs is a moderate resort, but the towers, the one building area, has a much more deluxe feel to it. So that's a great option as well. And there's a lot of places to eat there. Welcome in, Becky. Welcome to Port Orleans French Quarter. And I love the river along this way.
So that is the road that you would take if you wanted to walk between here and Riverside.
Riverside. Matter of fact, that's the bridge right over there. That allows you to cross back over. So they are connected by walking. It's easy to walk, less than a 5-minute walk. You can get not horseback, but horse carriage rides over at Riverside that take you around. You can even rent Surrey bikes to drive in the area as well. And if you're staying in one of these water views, then, you know, again, I find that water, especially like this, is very peaceful. I like that. Jennifer says we stayed at the Destino Tower this year. It is beautiful. And get this, it is a moderate resort.
Which
But
is
they-
weird because it has inside.
They have a club level.
rooms.
They have a club level in
They
the
have
Destino
club
Tower.
level.
You have a club level, which makes it even nicer. It's a very nice club level area, a lounge inside Destino Tower. Becky says I was there this past April. We stayed at the French Quarter. Did you guys take the boats to and from Disney Springs at any time, Becky, or did you get a chance to do so? Naomi says, have you checked PayPal lately? I have not. I have not. Do I need to check that? Because when anytime someone donates to the channel and to the community, we always want to say thank you back. And in the most sincere way I know how to do so is in song. And we just got a PayPal. We just got a PayPal. We just got a PayPal from the Magic Crew. Thank you, Michelle L, for the $10 PayPal today. Greatly appreciate that. Thank you so much. And so there's another couple buildings down this way as well. So it's really a very small resort comparatively. So there's really no need for having multiple bus stops. Lana Banana says Destino Tower. It is actually one of the main areas. It's the main building over at Coronado Springs Resort. First opened, I believe, in 2019. Very nice building. You see stick up as you drive around the area. Steven, thank you so much for letting us know. For some reason, we've had so many emails that have just gotten lost and got sent to a junk folder or something like that. I will have Susan check and follow up on that, see if we can find it and get you an answer back. Just all the colors, the pastels and everything they have around here. And we actually had someone, had a few people who joined in last night to the Virgin Voyages presentation that our representative Tamika put out. And there was an offer with it for additional loot if you book between now and the end of the month, September 30th. If you guys are interested, I believe Susan actually recorded that and can make that available to you guys if you wanted to watch and see if you had any questions about Virgin Voyages. We definitely want to make sure that you can take advantage of their special additional promotion. So reach out to Susan if you guys would like to learn more or be able to take advantage of that. That's in addition to their regular promotion, their additional promotion you get since you're booking it through us as Travelmation agents. We can give you additional credit just because you're using our agency. So it's like a triple threat, really. Thank you, Ann. Welcome in, Mark. I'm forcing it as much as I can to open up a little bit, but at least it only hurts when I touch it. Other than that, it's getting better, I think. So, thanks for asking. Welcome in, Dan. How are you doing today? Welcome to French Quarter. This was the Ghoulish Delight beignets we talked about earlier. 3 Mickey-shaped beignets dusted with cookies and cream, powdered sugar, and ghoulish marshmallow cream. And they also have the Playful Spirits. This is at the lounge. Spooky margarita with Patron Silver tequila, Cointreau liqueur, lime juice, and a Fez Parker red blend floater and black salt rim. Wow, that sounds like that's dangerous. I got to start working on it. I got to start forcing it a little bit more as well. So, Owen, why don't we take a hydration break? And do we have another bench like this? Another chair like this? Yeah. Maybe grab one. And I may have actually run out of water earlier because we've been hydrating throughout the day. Thanks, sir. Can you get us some water? I think I might. Yeah, I'm a little low. I'm feeling mighty low on my water. Been drinking it. Turn the circle up. I'm gonna send Owen out to fetch us a pail of water. Here. Woo, let's sit and chat for a bit. Try not to freak you guys out with my eye too much. For those who might be joining for the first time, I actually had a separated retina that happened during our last Virgin Voyages cruise, and I had to have surgery about 3 weeks ago. And we are just, everything's healed as far as the initial. It's just right now I've got to get my eye just back to normal. It's getting there. The problem is that because I'm so sensitive to light, I'm just intentionally keeping my eye closed. Now I have to force my eye to stay open. Whew. Isn't it great, Tiki Man fan? It just adds to the feeling of the overall area. Some great, good. If you don't like big band type of Mardi Gras music, might not like it as much. Andrew, I'm thinking about trying one of those water bottles you guys have. Which flavors do you guys recommend? I tend to like some of the other fruity flavors. The ones that are my favorite right now, like the one I'm drinking right now, is a blackberry blueberry. There's a blackberry lemonade. I love those. I prefer those to be very exotic.
Blueberry lemonade, I enjoyed. Citrus's main brand of flavor, there's like a citrus mix I tried, which is basically lime, orange, and lemon. I really like that. I think that has to be my favorite so far.
This is for babies like me. I'll have a hard time drinking plain water because they're adults and they know they need it, so they just drink it. The flavor card, you just ensure that me is the way I drink. I actually end up drinking more. And today for lunch, we did not buy drinks. We drank water. So not only did it kind of save us money in the long run, it's probably a little bit better off as well. Wow. Not bad. Welcome in, Three Strands. Good to see you. Maureen's with us this afternoon. Welcome in, guys. Grace says, I played a couple of French Quarter Spotify playlists for weeks after our April stay, just to keep you in the mood, right? So let's bright grunge Muppets. No, it's background music, but thanks. Come on, DJ Cake Toast. I thought you knew what BGM was. Owen knows what BGM is, right?
Music, background music.
Background music. There you go. So let's talk a little bit about what you can find when you stay here as far as rooms. And I would like to give a special shout out and thank you to Michelle. Michelle and Dennis allowed us the last time they were here to take a few pictures and of their room when they first checked in, so we could share that with you guys. So thank you so much, Michelle, for that opportunity. And I'll show you guys what it looks like when you stay at one of the resort rooms here at French Quarter. Notice we have our new standard when it comes to Disney Resort hotel room floors. They've gotten rid of the carpeting, and they have their nice, easy to clean flooring and beds high off the ground, so you can do extra storage underneath the beds if you need it. Overall, very clean lines. Nothing too in your face, nothing too crazy. And I think I think the flooring over the past few years, the flooring has made a huge difference. And we changed the way. I mean, it used to be that everybody wanted to have carpeting in their hotel rooms, but carpets get dirty, especially when you go to hotel resorts that have pools. The carpeting gets a little musty. It could even smell like chlorine. So this means that they can more easily clean and make sure that those rooms are ready for you guys when you check in. I'm sorry, Michelle. Still, thank you. You can see plenty of storage. They do have places for you to unpack your bags. There is a mini fridge, a coffee maker, place to make hot water for tea, ice. The other great thing about these rooms is all the wood tones. A lot of dark wood around the mirror, up and above areas and the furniture. Makes for a nice space. So, and again, if you need 2 queens or a king bed, simply let us know. We'll make sure we'll get whatever we can, depending on what you like. Hey Gail P, how are you? Yeah, there's your Mickey towels right there on the edge of the bed waiting for you. And so we have, I think overall, just the rooms here, again, moderate, nothing over the top, nothing crazy. But again, very easy to clean as far as the flooring goes. The other thing about this is just the closeness and the proximity. You're going to go to some hotels where, like Coronado Springs, you may be on the far side of the casitas.
You may have to walk to get to the
Some
lobby
of those
or
places
the.
are really far from the lobby.
I mean, they get
The Little Mermaid rooms from the lobby at Art of Animation.
Oh yeah,
it's
you
a
have to
long
buy
walk.
The upside for this being a smaller, more tight resort is that you're not going to have to walk a while to get to either the lobby or the boat landing.
And they do have, of course, the additional boats as well. So Andrew's like, okay, I'm sold. I know Andrew was thinking about this property. So let us know if you have additional questions, Andrew, if we can ever help with anything like that as well. So, it is a nice resort, Cooper Benji. It feels a lot more laid back.
It definitely is.
It does. To me now, Mouse Ears and Beers, I still feel like I feel even more laid back at Riverside. Between the two, Riverside's still my favorite. It is a larger resort. It does require a bus loop. But something about Old Man Island, I love the fact that it's just kind of isolated. But both of these resorts kind of have that quieter feel that you can get anywhere else. If I don't get a Mickey towel, can you call them and demand it, the Fanatics blog says. As long as you don't name drop, I think that might be okay, Fanatics blog. If you name drop, I have no idea what they may put in your towel before they fold it. So just, be nice about it. Now, Lori says look closely for the Princess and Frog design in the bathrooms and the Mardi Gras beads in the curtains. They also leave Mardi Gras beads and Mickey shapes on the table. You sometimes will walk away on us later on in the afternoon, a lot of times during the morning or during check-in time. There's usually a cast member who's there at the front
Giving out beads
and just welcoming everybody. Matter of fact, prior to 2020, there was one gentleman who had been here for years, and he just recently retired, like I said, in the 2020-2021 area. We saw him so many times, and they still have matter of fact, one of the gentlemen who used to be the greeter over at the Grand Floridian at one point moved over here to be that part as well. So always look for those people as they come in. Cake Toast is sad because Chris said I could have a Mickey shaped towel. We'll get you a Mickey shaped towel. Tiki Man Fan says it's arguably the best moderate price resort on property. I still think it's bus transportation only unless you want to bus the Disney Springs. Yes, it is very much only bus.
I mean, if you want to go to Riverside, walk.
It's buses unless you go to Disney Springs. basically. So let's see. Quaharini says, we were at Port Orleans Riverside in 2001 for our first ever stay. It was a fantastic place to be. And the resort mug from back then, I still use it and it looks like new.
Wow.
So you develop an adoration, especially for your first day when you stay on Disney property. Our very first day at Disney on property, we used to come up quite a bit in the beginning, and we didn't think we could afford to stay on property. So our first time we did a condo. It was a nice condo, but we drove forever to get to and from the parks. And I'm telling you what, looking back on it now, driving back with a wife, a mother, and 3 tiny kids, it was, I wish we could have just said, gotten on a bus or something and gotten back to the hotel and gone to bed, as opposed to getting everybody in a car and letting them sleep for 30 to 35 minutes and then to wake them back up. It's a big difference. But our very first on-property stay was right here at Port Orleans Riverside. And so, for us, it's always going to be a very special hotel. But we enjoyed it. It felt very quiet. And since we stayed there, we've stayed on Disney property ever since before moving there. So. Let's see what else I'm missing. Hey, Skipper Bob. I think Skipper Bob just jumped in. How you doing? Puerto Rico. Good to see you. Thank you for joining us this afternoon. And guys, if you're just watching here, don't forget, you guys help us out as far as getting the word out as far as our channel and bringing new people into what we do and how we do it. So don't forget when you come in here today to make sure to hit that like button so that YouTube knows that our YouTube streams are populated, people enjoy them, and to invite other people to come in and watch. And right now, of course, today we're doing just a resort tour, but we're going to be back into the parks again tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to be going over to Animal Kingdom to enjoy an Animal Kingdom Day, and then back to Epcot on Friday to check it out for the Disney 100 introduction. And I don't know if we're going to chance to ride Soarin' or not, but Soarin' will be back to Soaring over California for a limited time only.
I don't care about any single part about the California one except for the oranges. Okay, maybe the pine trees.
I like the pine trees.
Okay, maybe there are multiple moments that I do have fond memories of, but like mostly the oranges.
The oranges. I do like the oranges. Pickle Shaker says, it just feels so magical when you arrive at the Disney resorts. Well worth doing it. To be able to fit into the budget, you will not regret it. I will say, to wake up in a condo and when you get back from the condo, it was stepping outside the bubble. And I know for some people that's not a big deal, and that's perfectly fine. But it is nice to be able to say that if you're staying on property, you are staying in that realm of Disney for a Disney vacation or a family vacation. That even when you're just walking to and fro, you can see characters, you can see cast members, or you can be a part of activities that will just kind of keep you into that vacation feel. And sometimes when you step out, it does make a change how things go. Lori says, my favorite coffee mug is a Mickey mug I've had since 1990. I told my hubby if it breaks, it will be tears. Lori, we saw so many mugs today. Some of them were pretty great.
There were so many mugs.
There was a lot. There was a Coach mug. There was a Coach.
There was a Life Day
50th,
mug.
There was the Life Day mug was there. There was the Coach 50th anniversary mug for like $15 if you want to have a coffee cup that has a label symbol on it. But I'm just like, man, we have so many mugs as it is. But the one that I was really having a hard time passing by was a tumbler. It was a Disney afternoon tumbler.
Oh, the tumbler.
I picked it up twice.
All the afternoon characters on it.
All metal, and it had Disney afternoon characters. Tailspin, Darkwing Duck, DuckTales, Gummy Bears. What am I missing?
Darkwing.
Was it?
Darkwing.
Darkwing Duck. All of those characters were all hidden around it. And I'm like, it was really hard for me not to pick that up. I'm like, the last thing I need is another tumbler. I still have my Mickey soup bowl. I use it all the time, Barbie says. Tiki Man fan says the best thing about getting your room is ready tax while being on the Magical Express. Yeah, that's kind of nice. And here's the thing nowadays, guys, is that you don't even have to check into the hotel normally. You can skip that step. You can come straight to the hotel, use the My Disney Experience app to see if your room is ready. And you can just open your room straight from the app without even having to go to the resort lobby. So if your room is ready and you can check it on the app, you can go straight to it and just skip that whole process. I don't know if you guys recall, there used to be a day back in the day where you show up to check in, long lines. I mean, I don't know if you remember that, but we used to come in to, like, say, Riverside. Long line all the way around the rotunda
I do
area.
have fake on the time memory of, like, you have to be there at a certain time.
The check-in was at 4 o'clock. Everybody would show up at 4, and you would just sit there with your suitcases and
You have to be
push
there.
them along.
You have to be there at a correct time, or else you'd be waiting much longer than usual.
And just, waiting for everybody else to go there as well. Kate Toast used to have the Hercules movie plates. We're gonna see you guys. We're gonna see you soon, Tamara. Only just about a month over. Lori says I have too many mugs, but that Mickey one is really special. I know I got my own. I have a mug too, and it's not even Disney. I have a special mug. I have a mug that is a Warner Brothers mug that you can't buy anymore because they don't have a Warner Brothers store. So
That is a rare one. That is.
Andrew says, I remember there's long lines to check in. Cindy says, is it weird? I like to check in the old-fashioned way, even if I have to wait in line. Well, here's the great thing, Cindy. Even if you like to check in the old-fashioned way and you want to have a talk with those at the front, if they can help you out, they can even tell you where your room is and maybe make a room change if you need to. All that kind of stuff. Extra magic sometimes happen when you're talking to somebody in person. The good thing is that because of the fact that people can check in through the mobile app now, it reduces your chances of having to wait in those long lines. So it's not a thing that everybody has to use, but because some people can use it, it makes the former option usually a little bit more, durable. So all right, Emily, have a great afternoon. Thank you so much for popping in. Patrick says, my family has stayed in both French Quarter and Riverside parts of Port Orleans. It's fantastic. I really do like both of these, and they're a little different. They have the great feeling about it overall, and so, it makes for a different space. So, didn't you say yesterday that you can take the bus from Disney Springs to the resorts and visit them? Yes, you can, Barbie.
Yes, you can.
All of the Disney resorts do have a bus system going to and from the resorts. And even here at French Quarter, if there's lightning in the area, they shut the boats down, and you'll have to ride the buses back and forth. But if you want to do any resort hopping, you can simply park over at Disney Springs and take one of the buses over and check it out as well. Sort of like what we did today. And that says, I love staying in the bubble for sure. And the Disney bubble is a big deal for a lot of people, so makes a big difference. Welcome in, Sue Ann. Good to see you. And any other questions as we kind of finish up today? And if you guys have any questions after the stream, you can always come in and leave comments, even if you're watching in replay. If you guys are watching in replay, please feel free to still leave a comment afterwards, because we can see those, and I have a special filter that I use to go back and make sure any comment that I haven't responded to shows up so I can see them. So please feel free to leave a comment, and that way as well. Andrew says, I also have so many coffee mugs from Disney and Starbucks, but I want that Mickey Halloween one. The one with the little pumpkin, the Mickey pumpkin. So welcome in, Mahia family. And we always go to the lobby, not to be expected. The pixie dust happens at the check-in desk. Well, and that's true. It won't happen. It won't happen in the app. So you have a better chances of that happening. So you give them an opportunity to do something a little special. Forever Young says the best experience we had checking in would have been at Fort Wilderness Lodge Club level with complimentary champagne while you check in.
Wow.
Nice.
That sounds good.
Club level's nice. I've never had that at a Disney hotel, but it was nice on not Royal Caribbean, but Virgin Voyages.
Yeah.
When you do your sail away party, everybody gets free champagne for the sail away. No charge, just everybody gets some. The toast as they leave out. So stuff like that makes a big difference. It does make a pretty cool memory as well. Welcome in, Carol. Good to see you. So, as we close out today, guys, let's see. Oh, Minnie Mika, can you order groceries to your room when staying on property? We have a party member who's particular with their soft drinks. You can do grocery orders. Please be aware of the fact that if you're ordering groceries to be dropped off and they're dropped off at the front desk does have the option of adding a service fee for holding and maintaining your grocery order. So that's a little different in a situation like that. But there are several different things like Instacart, Amazon deliveries, Kroger, stuff, anything like that does deliveries. You can have them delivered to the resort. But if it's something in which the resort has to take it in and call you up and you come pick it up, they may add a package delivery fee, package handling fee onto your final bill. So just be aware of that. Sue Ann says checking in at the front desk always makes for a great start of the vacation. Christina W, can't wait till we get set to our next trip to Disney. Your streams make it easier for the wait. We're glad we can help out. We actually met a beautiful couple yesterday from the UK who said that they had she came up to us while we were chatting and we're live yesterday, and she said that their last trip was in 2019 and that our streams have been keeping them sane since their return back, and we hope that when you guys do have your countdown or are not able to get a countdown at all, that coming over and checking out the resorts, seeing the parks, and just kind of hanging out with us here in the crew can help you until that happens. And when you guys are ready to come back, we need you guys to help us out with our small business. We need you guys to let us book your travel. So next time you guys are ready to come and you're ready to have that countdown, already last night Susan booked us another Magic Cruiser who will be joining us. What?
That's good.
I thought it was pretty good.
That was good. I've never heard. It's just
We
like,
got another Magic Cruiser.
I've never heard you use that term before. That just like came out of nowhere.
We have another Magic Cruiser who's going to be joining us on our March trip on Virgin Voyages. And that was settled last night, and they're already a part of our Facebook group for getting ready for that trip. And we also have someone else who was able to book their Disneyland trip last night with Susan as well. So thank you guys when you support us as a small business and give us an opportunity to help you book your travel. Of course, you know, we charge no fees. It costs you nothing to have us as your travel agents. But it makes a big difference to us when we can help those that we know and we spend time with all the time anyway, to help them with their vacations when it comes moving forward. So if you guys want to reach out to us, send us an email today, susanedwards@travelmation.net, chrisedwards@travelmation.net. Let us know when you'd like to go, where you'd like to go, and who's coming with you. And if you send us an email and for some reason you haven't heard back from us pretty quickly, it's probably because either the email got lost or got put into a folder somewhere and we haven't seen it. So feel free to follow back up or let us know on the live streams, and we'll be glad to jump back in and make sure to follow back up with you about that. So thank you guys for supporting us as Travelmation travel agents, and we're so happy to be a part of your family's vacations as well. So thank you guys so much for that. This is very calming music.
I love the background music.
Actually,
very soothing.
It is. It almost like want to put you to sleep. Frederica says, "Are you happy that meal plans when staying or at Disney hotels are back? They will be coming back January 9th in 2024. Disney Dining Plans is the official date. So when you guys are coming in 2024, when you reach out to us to book those plans, we can give you the quote of how much it will cost to add Disney Dining Plans back. So yeah, that's going to be pretty exciting to have that coming back for that experience next year as well. I know we've been asking about those and wanting to be a part of those for so long. So it's kind of nice that we can offer those again. 400 pins? I don't even know how many. Naomi says, can we get beignets today?
I mean, it's your call. We did just like moderately overspend.
We kind of overspent a little bit buying a few things, but would you guys like to get some beignets? We can definitely get a Mickey shaped beignet if you guys would like to do so. Did you hear about the angry squirrel that was in the parks this morning? Oh my gosh. First beers, now squirrels.
Watch it. Next there's going to be some like dock that hijacks a spaceship Earth.
There was a slightly disgruntled rabbit in Epcot today and gave someone the side eye. It's just horrible.
There's this bird. There's this purple marlin that was like asking to speak to a manager. It was horrible.
It was a Karen Martin. Karen Martin. Walt wants to know.
Purple Karen.
Purple Karen. Walt wants to know, what is the commute time to the parks from Port Orleans? Well, I will tell you this. We got on the bus and I'm trying to tell you almost exactly. We got on the bus. We started moving at about 16 minutes after 2 from Epcot, and we went live here. We stepped off and started putting things together at 2:26. So, I mean, it was about 10 minutes for us to get from Epcot to here. Now, Epcot, of course, is the closer of the parks, but it's still not too far away for any of the others as well. Martha wants to know, are there suites of 2 or 3 separate bedrooms? I don't, off the top of my head, Martha, I do not believe there are suites here at French Quarter. If there are, I've never seen, or we've never had anyone. Most of the time when people are looking for larger suites, we just instinctively go to different areas. I don't believe that there are, but I'm sure that when I'm wrong, people will correct me. Ellen says, I successfully used the garden grocer and was satisfied. There's lots of places that can deliver groceries, so any delivery to the resorts falls into that category. If there's anything that's food or something like that, if it's an Amazon Prime delivery, I believe that they generally do that. The only thing that I know of that doesn't fit into that is like flowers, gift bags, like a gift basket or something like that. But I think anything that's considered to be a delivery of food type falls into that category. At least that's what they will try to tell you, Tiki Man fan. Is there an unwritten law that states you must have beignets at the French Quarter? Well, Lori, I'm believing to think that might be the case. You guys want to go grab some beignets real quick? I think I don't know about getting.
Yeah, you walk out of French Quarter. At the end of the day, policeman comes out of nowhere.
I'm sorry, sir. You need a beignet. So thank you, Disney Lisa. Say hello to the man for me. Well, what do you guys think? Should we go get a beignet? I'm not going to get an order by myself because honestly, we had an Oswald dessert before we came here.
There's a lot we've eaten and bought today before coming here.
So let's go take you guys over to the Scat Cats Cafe. The Scat Cats Club Cafe.
Say that 5 times fast.
I can't even say it 1 time fast. I messed it up the first time. I think I'm going to get myself some more water.
great thing about water bottles and soda machines is that you can get ice.
Yes. Love of the ice. Mm-hmm. I think I have an advice for now. Water. What are you waiting for? Water. And yes, I do like the Coca-Cola freestyle machines here at French Quarter. I wish they'd put them in at Riverside. Because, you know, sometimes you just want a Coke, vanilla, cherry, whatever, right?
I think one of my favorite options has to be like Coke cream soda.
Yuck.
I feel like it's just a lighter vanilla, and I like that.
Cream soda. That's one thing I can't do. I cannot do cream soda. Welcome in, Phyllis. How you doing today? Good to see you. Not here.
You want me to grab a table here, or
Yeah, why don't you
here?
why don't you grab this table and I'll go order.
There's still a bit of sugar here.
Oh, there's always going to be sugar on these tables.
Sugar and caramel.
Yep, it's going to be messy. I'm going to leave you to it. I'll go grab us an order real quick, okay? It's facing that way right now. Okay, turn it around.
Actually, before I turn it down, just to show the table. Yeah, powdered sugar. That's actually the cleanest of food materials. Zoom out. Here, here, here. The 5x0 at 8 speed. There we go. Okay. How's everyone doing? Is there a secret trick on the Coke refrigerator? I mean, it really depends. Usually, no matter where you go, on the top right corner of the screen, there used to be an icon showing seasonal treats, and if there is a treat related to that location, it will also appear in either the top right icon or bottom right. In terms of secret treats, the only place I've actually seen do that is Universal. Some of the freestyle machines they have there will have a vault icon that you actually need to put in a password to unlock. And for anyone wondering what that is, the password is you. So, just to answer that. I mean, yeah. I mean, that's the thing about freestyle. Like, I mean, yes, it basically is just all the drinks with different like flavor add-ons, but I mean, you can get creative. You can get creative. And I can't honestly, you can't get Coca-Cola cream soda flavored like anywhere else, you know, bottle or drink machine, regular drink machine. So. Hi Wendy, hi Yomi, hi Heather. Those are very very nice. I wouldn't say rooms because they're not really. I mean, yes, they are technically rooms, but they're disconnected. It's kind of like their own location. It's not like a room of a building, but. Very good, very out there. You get to see across the water. Also very expensive. So I can see how that would be connected to winning the lotto. Yeah. Doing good. We've actually done a lot today.
So tired.
In terms of getting content, viewing stuff. I mean, we first went to SBN, then we went to Epcot to see how some things are, how some items, both food and physical, are popping up there. And then we got us all the way to here, so we've been pretty active today. Okay, I'll be sure to tell them what to expect. Hello, Andrew. Probably Annie. I pretty much did. So, so if you're just joining, we are here at the French Quarter. To recap what we've done so far, we've shown off the lobby, here, the food courts, some of the areas outside, including the pool and boats. Oh, no. Boat dock is a better word for that. Including some of the architecture, the books, and the rooms. Just a few minutes ago. So, if there is any questions about this particular resort, that would be a great time to ask. Just because we'll be able to answer it live. Rather than coming, I mean, like, that will still go back to the comments and check every single one. And answer those that haven't been answered yet. But if you were about a in-person answer, like a quick answer, that'd be a great time to take advantage of that. Okay, yeah, fearless, yeah. It's just rooms doesn't do it justice. That's like I don't know, calling like that literally just paid for some, and they're calling for his name now. So just cut that. I actually have the receipt right here, which I'm not going to show in front of the camera for obvious reasons. Wait, there we go. So, thank you for liking it out so far. This is how we get more people in the streams. How we introduce more people who may be interested in this type of content but not know we exist yet. So, thank you for those. Thank you for those people who have already done on today. If you haven't, I'd be very grateful if you could. It really helps out. So it is a fantastically themed resort. I mean, good yet? Oh, that looks good. That is like full of work. You mind if I show this to the camera for like a second?
No.
No? No. I'm gonna do it anyway because you're well.
I can't see it. Looks too pretty.
They're unworthy. It's too pretty.
Can you smell them? Can you not smell the goodness?
It is, I'm taking a picture of this myself, even though I have no social media to post this.
He's gonna beat it on social media.
Special media. That's much better. I feel like this is like this resort in Riverside is probably a great resort to have food items for the Haunted Mansion movie because doesn't it take place in New Orleans?
Yes, it does. It actually does.
Yeah.
I believe
So
this.
nice digging on this part. Nope. Right.
right, turn on your smellometers, your smellometers,
Turn on the
your sniffa thingies.
Sniff a thing.
When
Turn
does-
on your Dr. Seuss contraptions at home.
So, yeah, this is all Naomi's fault. If anybody's like, you guys make us hungry, this was not me. This was Naomi. This is the ghoulish delight
Be sure to
on a
check
mansion,
them out.
and this is cookies and cream dusted beignets topped with a marshmallow creme drizzle. So the problem is they come in threes.
Take that middle one. Just part the
We
beignet.
each get one, and then we smash one.
You just cut it in half. You don't need to like.
Just smash it.
You just don't need to. You don't need to be brutally. You don't need to be brutal with the beignet.
So we just got a PayPal. We just got a PayPal. We just got a PayPal from the Magic Crew. I think Pickle Shake sent over a PayPal. I think Pickle Shake was just glad that we weren't reducing the amount of pickles in the pickle population. But Pickle Shake sent over a 20. What?
What does that mean?
We're not eating the pickles.
There's pickles
It's like
here?
eat more chicken. Don't eat the cows.
Or there pickle beignets?
No, but we're not eating Pickle Shake, so we're eating something else. So Pickle Shake sent over a $20 PayPal. Thank you so much, Pickle Shake. Greatly appreciate it. Even though Owen doesn't understand, what your philosophy is as far as saving the pickles.
I was so weird. I thought you were just when you said that, I thought you meant there was like some pickle item here that we just intentionally didn't get. Like I was so confused.
If there were pickle beignets, we would be getting those too, according to Naomi. And we just got a PayPal. We just got a PayPal. We just got a PayPal from the Magic Crew. Thank you, Rachel. Rachel says, enjoy some beignets. You can't go to French Quarter and not get them.
Thank you.
So, $6.26 from Rachel. And that is, again, a love letter and a thank you to all of us in the community. You guys are an amazing group to spend time with, and we are so glad to be able to do that every Monday through Friday. So, thank you so much for that, Rachel. Greatly appreciate that. And so let's try out the Ghoulish Delight beignets. And here's the thing, if you show up later and they don't have the special Haunted Mansion beignets, it's okay, because they almost always have something cool or special or different that's going on here that you can try out. So the secret is when you're told to order 3, you get 6 anyway. Breakfast. There you go. Yes, thank you, Pickle Shake. Appreciate that, and thank you, Rachel.
We're able to put this money into this and then show it to you guys. So. We're not doing our job
We're
right.
doing
if we
our
are.
job. That's what we're doing,
This
John.
is- If we come off a stream and someone isn't hungry, then we did something wrong. Something did not go right. There was a mistake in the process.
All right, let's give it a try. You gonna go for one?
Okay.
I don't know how you eat it. These are going to be less of an issue than some of the others, because I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
But how about we cut this first one here since they're layers, so we don't have to like pull one on top of each other. And then once this one's cut in half, you can take that one and I take this one.
Okay.
You're good?
Okay. Not like that. Okay.
Oh.
Ow, ow, ow. It's going to hurt the beignet.
Oh yeah, more than me putting my jaws into it, I'm sure. Here, let me pull it up to the camera one last time. Cut in half, perfectly. Perfectly balanced as all things should
It's
be.
a really good smelling beige net.
Beige net.
It's a beige net. And a Mickey shake.
I'm really excited how the cookies and cream dust is going to taste. Still warm.
Oh. Still warm. make a mess.
The cookies and cream flavor is more subtle. I guess in your face. But I mean, for a beignet, this is still high quality. It's still warm, it's still flaky. Right here. Look at that breading. And just in case it wasn't messy enough, they added marshmallow drizzle to make it even more messy.
Thanks to Naomi, tonight James is going to have palini and some beige nets for dessert.
I didn't see why they recommended that so much until we were at Disney Springs last week and I actually saw the full menu of all the poutine they have there. It's so fairy.
I want to try the curry. The what was it? The butter chicken.
Yeah, butter chicken.
The butter chicken poutine.
Butter chicken poutine, like two amazing food
I
items.
forgot to mention that to Susan afterwards. Is there anybody here in the chat who has to be gluten-free?
Hi, I'm Brianna. I'm a travel nation agent too.
Hey, how are you?
Good. Nice
How are
to
you?
meet you.
Are you staying here?
I am. We're just
Awesome.
not here. Well, not here. We're at Riverside. But
Okay.
we're going to try the
I mean,
big-
it's
Sister
here-ish,
resorts.
here-ish.
yeah,
yeah.
right? It's just a little bit of a walk. We're good.
Cool.
But I've been seeing you around, and I wanted to say something. And we're trying to like film stuff too. We're not into anything.
I'm not in
You know.
anything either.
Hey,
I'm just here to eat. I'm just here to eat beignets. Well, hey, you're Travel Nation family, right?
Yeah.
Come on in here. Get behind us here. I want you guys to introduce yourself to everybody.
Hey, I'm Brianna Wallace. I'm another travel nation agent specializing in Disney. I'm nothing fancy like the man here.
I don't know about. You're talking about a guy who has cookies and cream dust on his face.
Yeah, I don't think
We
Tim
just
took
ate
that
it
best
too.
one.
We just ate it too.
Did you try it? Did you like it?
Yes, they were great.
I love the
we're
fact-
from Louisiana, so like
Oh.
beignets. Yeah, beignets are our thing.
Now,
Those are
question.
really
The
good.
question is that if you're from the Louisiana area, I mean, I know a lot of people go that it's not quite Cafe du Monde,
Right.
but it's still not bad.
No, they're really good.
And with the cookies and
These
cream, I
specifically,
really
yes.
liked, and they're nice and warm and soft.
Yeah.
Now you're staying at Riverside.
Yeah.
Have you stayed at Riverside before?
We have not. We're usually a value resort people. This is
Mm-hmm.
our first moderate resort.
And you just checked in.
So we did.
What's the biggest thing you're excited about as far as checking out or seeing or doing over at Riverside?
Honestly, the boat ride over to Disney
Over to Disney
Springs.
Springs.
That's a
Yes.
good form of transportation for us.
And
We just
that
take
is
bus
one of the
down.
best perks of staying
Right.
over here at one of
Right.
those resorts. So you're gonna love
Easy
it.
transportation.
Watch, get some good photos and some videos of
That's
the
what we're
horse
doing.
rides,
Yes.
that
yeah,
go
we haven't
around.
seen it yet.
and they're going to be later on at night. If you get a chance, when you go to Old Man Island, something about just being on that island, the fishing.
Yeah.
Check out the fishing if you can do some of the fishing.
The tree.
Or find yourself some of the hammocks, but also look into the history of the tree. The tree there is very special as well on Old Man's Island. So, well, thank you so much for saying hello. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much for
And
taking time away. I didn't mean to.
no, you're not taking time away at all.
Yeah.
The great thing is that we talk about Travelmation a lot, but the fact of the matter is Travelmation is a really great company to work with.
Right.
They are well established, well known with Disney.
Platinum
And when you call your Travelmation agent, you can be assured that they have a backing. That even if they need help, there's going to be somebody there to help them out, and that they're not going to be flailing looking for answers and trying to figure out what to do. Fact of the matter is, they're not going to need to know what to do because they're going to know what to do because of all the training and things that we do as Travelmation agents. That's well above and beyond so many other travel companies. So it's a great company to work with. So thank you for saying hello. Appreciate it. How long are you guys here for?
We are here for 4 nights. We're doing 3 park days. It's our anniversary on Saturday.
Oh, congratulations. Happy anniversary.
Thank you.
And do you guys have any special anniversary plans for the week? Like any special really place out of the ordinary or above and beyond?
We're going to Magic Kingdom that day. I haven't rode Tron yet, so that'll be fun.
There we
to
go.
do on our anniversary.
Oh, yeah.
But we're not doing anything too fancy. We're trying to go to boathouse tonight. We have a reservation for that. So
Oh,
we're having
nice.
And you have that boat.
There
To
we go.
get to the boat.
Right.
There we go. You take your boat over there, and it's,
Take your
it's
boat
a
to
nice
get off the
restaurant.
boat to get on yet another boat.
Yeah.
It's a boat to the boathouse.
Yeah,
boathouse
boat to the
back
boat, to the boat, to
So
the-
it sounds like you guys are going to have a great time. So enjoy it. And if you see us around in the parks over the next couple of days, come over and say hello as well.
I sure will.
All right.
Thank
Thanks a
y'all.
lot. You guys have a great
Enjoy
night.
your
Enjoy your
stay.
Happy
stay,
anniversary.
Enjoy your anniversary.
Thank you so much.
So look, guys, it's not just us who likes the beignets. It's, there are other people say that they enjoy it as well. I love it when we run into other Travel Nation agents.
So now that it's just two, you can just like pull this off. You can take that one.
Which one do you want?
I'll take the one. I'll take the one below just because that's the one closest to me.
Okay. That one?
That one's yours.
That one? That one's mine. I can snap that one. That one?
Yeah. Why are you being so brutal with the beignets today? I just want to. It's fine. I just want to just smash it with my bare fist. So it's like it's just fine. It's normal.
All right.
I just want to make a pancake out of beignet for no reason whatsoever. It's completely fine. Natural behavior.
I'm gonna cut up another one. I know that's not the right way to do it, but
I guess it's less messy.
I'm still trying hard to deal with vision with only one eye, and I'm still a
Yeah.
little indisposed. I really am. I
You know
try
what?
I
You know
try
what?
to make it
That's
look like
fair.
I'm
Like,
normal, but
That's a fair point. I feel like if I had like one eye out and I tried to take a bite like this, I feel like I would miss and like the ear would go into my eye, like dust my eye. So that's a fair reason.
I have an eating problem.
How's the ear? Yeah, the cookies and cream flavor is subtle, but it's still there. You still feel it's there. You don't have to. Is it in your face, but you don't have to look that hard for it as well.
I like it. Sometimes I worry about the special flavors, but I would do that one again.
Yeah.
I like that one. I think Liberty would like this one.
Still warm and fluffy.
That's so fluffy. Welcome in, Edwin.
Look at that.
They are. I have to say though, these are pretty warm tonight, so I do appreciate that. And if you're looking, we have somebody from Portugal watching with us tonight. Sweet. Well, I cut it up a little bit, but this is our Mickey
It
shaped
looks like a
beignet.
snowman now.
Do you wanna eat a snowman?
It doesn't have to be a snowman.
A lot of dough. That doesn't cost a lot of dough. It's $7.49 for 3 donuts, beignets. So it's like $2.50. It's $2.50 a beignet. Not bad.
I mean, also, it's kind of like, in terms of the amount of food,
You can share it.
you can't share it. I think it would be like the same amount as like 2 cupcakes. Granted, it doesn't have like buttercream or heavy frosting, like a normal bread and milk cupcake.
all that's powdered sugar, James. That's not age. That's powdered sugar.
So messy, but I need to wash my hands of this.
But still a lot of fun.
Still delicious. I don't mind getting messy while eating this. This is
Then I want you to look right at the camera. Can you look right at the camera right there? And repeat after me. Ready?
yeah.
Thank you, Naomi.
Thank you, Naomi.
That didn't sound sincere.
Well, neither did thank you, Naomi.
Thank you, Naomi. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, don't use the Easter Bunny voice, please.
Thank you, Easter Bunny. Thank you guys for hanging out with us today here at French Quarter. And we appreciate you guys letting us do an afternoon stream so that we could do a little things with some AP stuff. I'll be putting up some more information and stuff on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and Threads later on tonight to show you some of the things we did this morning and this afternoon around lunchtime, around ESPN Zone and Epcot. And then we'll be back with you guys tomorrow at Animal Kingdom. So we'd love to have you guys join us. And here's the thing. If you're talking today and you're enjoying being a part of the community and having other people to chat to, and you don't want this to end, we don't want you to have to. Here's the great thing. While this stream may end and the chat may stop, tomorrow's stream is still up. We want you guys to go ahead and go over to tomorrow's Animal Kingdom stream for Thursday and go ahead and start chatting there. You guys can chat now until whenever we go live, when everybody comes back on again as well. We never want you guys to feel like there's nobody there to talk to, and we love it when you guys can continue to chat, even if we're not live on the stream. So, wow, did you drink at all this month? Wow, you thirsty?
It's good for you.
Poor
it's like
guy's just
bad.
dehydrated. I'm telling you what. So
I
failed
will,
as a parent.
Dude, I will like chug an entire glass of water in like 5 seconds just because I can.
He gets that after me. He gets that legally. So, as we close out today, guys, as always, if we can help you when it comes to booking and planning your next travel vacation, please send us an email today. susanedwards@travelnation.net. Copy me at chrisedwards@travelnation.net. We appreciate you guys letting us be a part of your next vacation planning. We also want to say a great thing, a shout out and thank you to all of our Magic Crew patrons for supporting our channel and making sure that we can continue to do what we do here around the resorts and to share with you guys across all media. And also would like to say a quick shout and thank you to all of our Magic Crew moderators. Our mod team is here to make sure that we keep our streams family friendly so that everybody can watch, and to make sure that if we can't always see what's going on, that they're in the background to make sure they can help out and take care of things as well. So thank you to every single one of our moderators. And to our Magic Crew cast, those here on our special YouTube page and program here, those who are in gold, we are so glad to have you guys join us every time we do a live stream as well. And I cannot wait to do some new emojis and stuff like that. That will kind of change out as we grow for emojis. It's going to be a lot more emojis we can put up at one time. We'll create some new ones and some fun ones for you guys to use while you are in the chat. So
I think that's a 5.
what's that?
I think that's a 5.
You think it's a 5?
Yeah,
Give it a strong 4.
I would give it a 4 if it was a regular banana just because of the quality of it, but I think the cookies and cream raises the 5. And the marshmallow drizzle, it's like it doesn't really add much, like unless you wanted to. It's like a secondary way of being messy.
It's not like having another sauce. Other ones you get to choose like a sauce to go with it, like strawberry or chocolate. I wish there was a little bit more, but it kind of adds to the spiderweb look of it as well. So, not bad. Go check it out, the Ghoulish Delights, while they're still available. And then, don't worry if you come later, they'll come up with something else as well. So, well, as we close out today, we always want you guys to remember, as our community is always here in the streams, we want you guys to continue to be a part of your community in your real lives in your local area as well. So as you go out and about and doing your daily chores and doing whatever it is you do, and you encounter other people that you see, whether you know them or not, share a laugh, share a smile, share a compliment. Whatever you do, be the sunshine in somebody else's day. You never know what kind of impact you can make upon somebody else's life just by giving them a smile or opening them a door. So you guys have a wonderful afternoon. Thank you to everybody who's joined us here at Port Orleans French Quarter, and we'll see you guys tomorrow in the parks. Thanks everybody. Have a great one, and we'll see you again real soon. Bye. You ready? I want to eat this last one? I guess we just last.